We like cake.
We like cake a lot. We live in Cheshire. I as an office manager.
I worked as a solicitor, but now I've trained in counselling. How we met was a friend asked if I would give this chap a lift to my choir practice and just to break the ice for him to introduce him to a few people.
At first you thought I was 75 years old.
I did, yes. All I got was your name and I wasn't expecting to meet a husband.
Just started off there with immediate conversations in the car, and it just grows stronger from there. And then 4 months later, Andrew asked me to get married.
We got married at Keele. So I was studying for a master's at Keele at the time, and it's a lovely setting that we could have our civil ceremony at. But we could also, within the campus, use the university chapel so we could have a Thanksgiving service. It's really important to us to have a service at the heart of the day, really, and to say what we could before God. I came out in my 40s. I had a long struggle. I'd grown up in faith. I never heard anything positive said about gay Christians. I didn't know what would happen when I came out, if I might be disowned by people.
I grew up in an evangelical background as a child. I was brought up in South Africa. Being gay, growing up in a church as evangelical, that's totally wrong. There's even preachers against it, which made it very hard to actually find myself. But when I was about 21, I knew for sure that I am never going to be able to marry with a lady. And even though my mum and dad really wanted that for me, I just had to go on without anybody knowing who I am. But that really inside me, it really hurt. I only then came out when I came over to the UK. I made the decision big in my heart that I would not tell my parents, and I was trying to avoid hurting my parents. When Andrew asked me to marry him, I knew God has led me to actually broker it to my parents. That was very good. Just to know that they accepted me. The power of love through Jesus was just shown through my parents, that they actually didn't push me away. They kept me in their hands, in their arms, as Jesus would do to all of us.
I absolutely was not the daughter-in-law that Gerhard's mum and dad were expecting, but we feel so blessed. They came over from South Africa to stay with us when we got married and came for a month. The time they spent with us has set the foundation for a lifelong family relationship. We attend our local parish church where I've been for over 40 years. I think we've had a mixed reaction from our church community. Since getting married, I was dismissed from a role running a home group, and that was really tough.
There are visually people who totally blank you out, ignore you, which hurt a lot. I am still the same person, and you would have loved for somebody to treat you as they treat other people.
We have the loving, warm support of a lot of friends in our church, and that's what sustains us, really.
I know for sure deep in my heart is that I love God. I know that He wants me to be happy, and He created me the way I am. We love to have a family. Before I met Andrew, he already started seeking adoption. We need to be 18 months together, so then we can start the process.
It would be a miracle and wonderful if we were able to do that and give a forever loving home to children who need one. We are Andrew and Gerhard, and we are living in love and faith.